Good morning, kindergartners. It's time for Quick Images Wednesday. Today, I'm going to show you some images on the screen. I want you to use the strategy of subitizing to figure out how many things are in that picture. Remember, subitizing is trying to figure out the number of something without counting. Maybe you use patterns, or you think about the slide that you saw before and use what you saw before to help you figure out this number quickly. Grown-ups, remember you can pause the video at any time so that your mathematician can share their answer and their thinking. All right, let's get started. Image 1. How many beads do you see? How do you see them? Do you see anything that will help you count quickly? I notice there are 5 red beads and 1 white bead. 5 and 1 more is 6. I can quickly tell there are 6 beads on this slide. What strategy did you use? How many beads do you see on this second slide? How do you see them? Is there anything from the first slide that helps you with this slide? I notice there are 5 beads on the top row and 5 beads on the bottom row. I know 5 and 5 makes 10. There's also 1 white bead on the bottom row. So 10 and 1 more makes 11. Did you use the same strategy as me, or did you use a different one? Turn and tell your grown-up. Image number 3. How many beads do you see? How do you see them? Do you notice any patterns? Is there anything from the last image that can help you? I notice there is 1 less red bead on the top row than in the last image. The last image had 11 beads, and there's 1 less in this image. That must mean there are 10 beads. I'm going to double check just to make sure. If I have 4 red beads on the top row and 5 red beads on the bottom row, I'm going to use my fingers here. 4 and 5 more make 9, and 1 more white bead makes 10. Did you figure it out a different way? Turn and tell your grown-up. Image number 4. How many beads do you see? How do you see them? Do you notice any patterns? Is there anything from the last image that can help you? I notice there's 1 less red bead on the top. That tells me there must be 9. I could also use my strategy of counting on. I know there are 6 on the bottom row. I could count on from there. 7, 8, 9. How did you figure out how many beads were there? Last one, mathematicians. How many beads are there? How do you see them? The bottom row of beads has stayed the same. I know there's 6 on the bottom row. 6 and 1 makes 7. There are 7 beads in this image. Turn and tell a grown-up your thinking. Was it the same as mine or different? Thanks for joining me today for Quick Images Wednesday. See you next time.